All right, good evening, everyone. My name is Nandu Wade. I am from Atlanta. I am doing this demo. I also run this company. I am also a BA instructor who does some QA classes as well. I'll talk about my background in a little bit. So our company name, so some of you may know about it, some of you may not know about it. Company name is SM Systems LLC. This is our 15th year of doing business. So we are an E-verified company. There are a few more things that you can see. We are an IIBA endorsed education provider as well. We are an accredited business as well. Okay. So the session will probably last for about 40 minutes max, hopefully less than 40 minutes. So what we are going to do today is introduce ourselves. Also, I will introduce myself again quickly. Then a little bit about the company. Then we'll talk about the BA course and QA course. I think almost all of you want to do QA today. If that is the case, I will talk only about QA. Then a little bit on the schedule we can discuss, other courses that we offer. Towards the end, I will also talk about what is BA and what is QA. Okay, this is my name and this is my background. Okay, so I basically run this company during the daytime, and evenings I do few of these demo classes. But also I love to teach. So I teach BA, mainly I teach business analysis. So I have I always put 30 plus. So okay, so it definitely is 30 plus, not recently. So I finished my masters in the mid to late 80s. So I am from that generation. So I worked as a BA, design, so coding. I've done coding. I worked as a developer, testing, and many other experience I have. So people from my generation, it was like that. If you hear now, if you worked in QA, you work only in QA. But in those days, we did more stuff. That's how things were at that time. Okay. We started this company in 2005-6. Since that time, probably taught close to 7,000 students. I don't know. I just put 6,000 over a period of 14-15 years. Okay. So that is what my background is. So if you're taking BA, you will be taking a lot of classes from me. If you're taking QA, you will be taking some classes from me. Okay. So what about the company? About SM Systems, right? I just told you we are in the 15th year of business. 14 and a half years we have completed. So we have A plus accreditation from Better Business Bureau, and we have also won awards. All these things I'm telling you because we come with a lot of trust and reliability. We do not tell things that we cannot do, right? So if we cannot do, we honestly tell students that we won't be able to fulfill that request. A lot of students come to us and wanting guaranteeing placement, and we simply say no because it is not possible. Okay, so anybody guaranteeing a placement, probably you should stay away. Okay, so we are based out of Atlanta, Georgia. This is our Better Business Bureau profile. So we have A plus accreditation. Okay, so you can call Better Business Bureau and check on us. This also tells you how many years we have completed and number of you can even see the start date. Okay, these are all publicly available information. When did we start? Who is the owner? All that you can, it's all public information. So BBB is there in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, wherever you are from. BBB is there. It's an 80-plus-year-old organization. This is our website. Okay, so the BBB rating, and this is the Kudzu Awards. Best of 6 years awards logo is that. But here are other reviews and testimonials. Kudzu, what happened was it's a Cox company. It is not some ABC company. It's a Cox company to whom we had all our reviews, 274 reviews. But last year, November 30th, right, they decided to close it. What do we do? 274 reviews. How to replace it? You cannot replace those reviews. So we just simply screen captured all the reviews and posted. That is what you are seeing here. These are all our reviews. Go and check it out. We are also on Google, Facebook, site reviews. Go and check us. We are an E-verified company and we do staffing. Okay. So these are all some of our clients. We are direct client to state of Georgia, product, system personal, okay, American credit acceptance, disconnect, Wipro. I asked my web developer to put it all, static images. We still haven't fixed it. We work with the TCS, Mindtree, and HCL. Okay, so you can get checkers under client list. We have obviously we have recruiters, we have people who prepare resume and all that. We offer certification courses and also many other courses. Okay. We offer cloud computing, Salesforce, Java, variety of QA courses, variety of BA courses, SAP courses, and so on. Okay, so that's a summary of SM, so that you get an idea on who we are, and also get an idea on why you should join us. There are hundreds of institutes. When we started, within US itself, there were not 100 institutes, maybe 40, 50 institutes were there. Now some cities probably have 50, 60 institutes. Why we should join us? These are all some of the reasons. We'll come with a lot of trust and reliability. So we are, you can go and check our reviews to get an idea, right? And we do, we do have recruiters. We do marketing and the resume and interview preparation. That is one of the standard questions that you are going to have. I want to address those questions upfront. That's why I'm showing all this data, real data. Okay. So the next thing that I wanted to go forward before we open up for questions is syllabus. Okay. So there are so many QA programs. Why you should join us? That is a fundamental question. So why you should join us? We have taught this course for long enough, so slightly matured course, and the instructors are fixed. They have been teaching with us for years together. Okay, so this course is 100 hours, 9 to 10 weeks. We do teach manual testing, SDLC, manual testing, those topics like SQL, Jira, Agile, these kinds of topics. All that is good. Okay, all that is good, but more and more we have shifted our focus to automation testing. Automation is what we focus on, because that is where jobs are. Right? That is where jobs are. So this is our current syllabus, which we are migrating to a newer syllabus. That also I'll talk about. In automation, what we are teaching is, initially we start off with QTP, but we are not focusing. We have in fact cut down the QTP hours too. Okay, so QTP just for the foundation purpose, automation foundation, just to give foundation. Then we move on to SOAP UI, SOAP and web services. SOAP, the rest of those things. Then we teach Java, core Java, right? Then Selenium. Then we are teaching APM, mobile testing with APM. Okay. So during this process, we also use healthcare and banking type of applications for hands-on purpose. Project scenarios. You have to do all this when you're using a project scenarios. Use healthcare and banking. Insurance is not in yet. Okay, healthcare and banking is what we use. And a couple of important things. If you look at it, register once and redo it. So what is the meaning of register once and redo it? Suppose you are doing Selenium with the Java, this program, and you missed half of the class, or you attended all the classes, you don't understand. You had to go on a vacation, you came back, you forgot. You can repeat it for free. Every month we are starting 3 QA batches or so. If you just send an email, hey, when is the next one starting, when I can repeat, we'll put you in the next available batch. And I already talked about it. We have recruiters, we have a dedicated person for resume preparation. We do help with resume and marketing. Okay, so this is part one. Part 2 that I wanted to share with you is this. We are now revamped our syllabus. So the syllabus is going to have less QTP just to give you foundation. So we are focusing more on this. SOAP, REST, and we are including Postman, okay? And we are introducing what is called Groovy scripting, Groovy, Groovy scripting. That we are introducing, okay? So Selenium, Java is there. Then towards the end, we are also introducing DevOps and continuous integration. Okay, so DevOps and continuous integration, that is being included. JIT, they are, I'm not a QA guy, so they are talking about some JIT and a few other things. I don't know those things, but the syllabus has been revamped. So for the current batch, November batch, that's what we are teaching, but we are not advertising it because we want to take our time. So this is the first batch. We don't want to advertise it too much. So our detailed version of current syllabus is here. So you can go and look at it. This is one of the things that we have done. So the same flyer is here. Same whatever I said, 9 weeks, roughly 9 weeks. Because the holiday time, it is more like 10 weeks. Otherwise, approximately it takes 9 weeks. We have pretty much put all the details here. Waterfall method, Agile with the Jira tool. What do we teach in Agile? Okay, some the manual testing. So okay, even if you are even online, we teach students how to write manual test cases. We do exercise. All that through shared cloud-based technology we use to do that. So different types of testing that is taught. Then Selenium. Some Monali was asking about Selenium. What all is taught in Selenium? So first, basic Java installation. Okay. So what are the different type of code? The data types. So it's all details are here. You guys can go and check it out. Even what exercise we do, end-to-end programming that we do. So it's all here. So similarly, now I have to switch to BA, right? So BA also has detailed syllabus. Okay. So to start with BA, right? We are an IIBA endorsed education provider. Okay. So what does it mean to you, IIBA? IIBA stands for International Institute of Business Analysis, right? They are a global body. They are there all over the world. If you say you are from Connecticut, Dallas, to Toronto, to New Zealand, I have students from New Zealand, Australia, India doing these classes. Okay, so what it means to you? It is a recognized course. You get credit hours, and our syllabus has been reviewed. Okay, why they should give us this endorsement? So you have to provide number one quality education. You have to have reputation, and syllabus has to be in tune with their standards. Right? So that is why it has been endorsed. Because otherwise, all these hundreds of institutes who are offering BA should be endorsed, right? So there is obviously there is a valid reason why they given us the endorsement. Okay, so it is a reputed course, number one, and number two. Let me go to the syllabus part. Okay, so all the details are here. BA related details. What all topics we cover. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why our course is also longer, compared to other BA courses. It is a little bit longer. So this is where these are the projects we do. So anybody coming, our students saying this institute is saying this and that, this is a section I'll show it to them. Show me what all projects they do. There are 8 projects. I give it to you in writing. I'll give it to you in writing. We'll do these projects. Okay. So these are the 8 projects we do. Not only it's IIBA endorsed, we do these projects. Okay. So all this is summarized in this one short flyer. Okay. So a lot of times in the demo you don't want to see all those details. So what I have done is I summarized it in this flyer. Okay. So it is basically roughly a 9-week course. Okay. 85 hours. roughly you will spend. So that 85 hours is broken into three parts. One is the core BA, 40 hours. Then the manual testing. Even if some Madhura decides to do BA with us, she will also get to do manual testing. Agile, Jira, SQL. That is 25 hours. And minimum, you will spend a minimum of 25 hours on this project. Actually, you will do 8 projects. We are advertising as 7 projects, the flyers and all that, just to be conservative. So you spend, if you don't do any projects, what happens? You just come, only listen, only mode. No student does it. The student do a minimum of 4 to 5 projects. Spend the averages, students will spend additional 25 hours on this project. Okay. So then, same thing, you can register once and repeat the class. Resume marketing assistance is provided. And you get to do 3 projects in healthcare, 3 in banking, and 1 in airline. Sometimes I also do one Uber type of project. Also, we do last batch, we did a different kind of a project. Okay. And this is a summary of BA course. I teach about 60 to 70% of the BA class. Okay. And all this projects and all that, as I said earlier, it is not. It is. So this is my October batch is going on right now. So they are, tonight I have a class at 9:20. In fact, these are the project. This is October. Oh, sorry, November batch is going on. This is my October batch project. You can see that they are still working on the 6th project, 6th, 7th project. They have submitted 82 projects. Right? They submitted different. These are the different projects. This is one of the students from Australia. I'll just show one sample project. So you can see the number of pages in terms of what was done, the content. Okay. So why these projects are important for a BA? If you guys understand the role of a BA, then it will make more sense. I will talk about that in a couple of minutes. Okay. So I made, I created 6, 7 teams, and we did 6, 7 different type of projects within Uber. That is what one of the projects that you are looking at. Okay. So that pretty much summarizes what I want to talk about BA. Okay. And I have one more course which I don't talk about too much, but I'll just 30 seconds I'll give an overview. I have a 4-month internship based BA class with 10 projects. In that, just now whatever I showed, that BA course you will cover, and we also cover healthcare based domain based BA program with 3 projects. So this is like a precursor. You have to take this program and then go into this program. What happens with this program is some people want experience on their resume. So we give 4 months experience on the resume. We can also provide a reference. But there is no paid. This is not paid. This is a volunteer internship type of thing where you can put 4 months internship experience on the resume. Even on the QA front, we have one, but unfortunately, we don't run it that often. Okay, we do have one for QA as well. We run it on and off whenever we get a chance, because our QA program is a very busy program both in the mornings and the evenings. Okay, all right. So now the BA student, Madhura, you are the only one. Govind, I will talk to him offline. Do you have any questions, Madhura?
Yeah, just one question regarding the internship program that you just said. So if I do the BA certification course in the beginning, the eight after that, after a few months, can I jump into the internship as well? Do I need to start from the beginning?
That's what
exactly
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so if I give a couple of months break in between and then again I can do the internship, is it?
Yeah, anytime. Okay. Because we can call it as internship, because 4 months you do about 10, 11 projects, and we have documents to prove. It is nothing is, we are saying, nothing wrong, so there are documents to prove. You can talk about those projects and we will give reference. Okay. So that's how this works. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we have roughly 10 minutes to wrap up. Two things I want to talk about, right? So one is the frequently asked question. Okay, this is the question I get again and again. All the training is good and all that. What about this one? Right? See, for resume preparation, we have a dedicated person. It is not, we have a dedicated person and the students, Meghna is her name. Students interact with her, and the resume is it is individualized, meaning one-to-one time is given and resume is done. We also help with interview preparation. People also are on the job. If you're right on the job, you call us. We don't have customer support like that. But it's like this in the evenings. You come and hey, I was unable to solve a problem. Can you please help? Yes, we can do that. Okay. We also provide marketing help, job placement, all that we do. We have a staffing company. We have many consultants working for us as well. We have. So I'm just going. Last topic is for the newbies. Right? What is BA? What is QA? I'm going to talk about that. What is BA and what is QA? So for that, right? So first thing to simplify, because a lot of people are here with little or no IT experience, I'm going to keep it simple by stating that software is a product. It's a product like any other product in the marketplace, car, pen, building, etc. Why I'm comparing software to some unorthodox, something like a building or a pen, because many non-IT concepts can be, one second please. Many non-IT concepts can be found in QA/BA. That means what? Many day-to-day concepts can be found in BA/QA. What is the meaning of day-to-day concepts? Right? So the testing, if you take testing, some of the concepts, some, not all, some of the concepts that you use, let's say to test drive a car or to test a television, something you do at home, all those things can be applied in IT QA. Same thing with BA. You want to buy a car, buy a television. You are trying to sell your home. You are a real estate agent. Those concepts can be applied. You are a recruiter. Those concepts can be applied within BA. To explain this, I'm going to take a process for building your home. I'm going to, we are going to look at a similar process, or we are going to look at a process for building a software. Along the way, we look at BA and QA roles and responsibilities. First, we look at the process for building a home. All of you cannot say I don't have IT experience. We are talking about a process for constructing a building. Then we look at a process for building a software. Then I'll show you the similarities. Okay. So here, you are here. I'm here in Atlanta. Let's say I call this person architect or a builder. AB stands for architect, builder. Okay. Architect, builder. I have a team of people. Can design homes, construct or develop. Okay. Develop or construct homes, and also test for quality. Right? If you want to buy a home, you want quality, right? So somebody has to check it. So that is the team. QA team is going to check it. So you are my customer. You want to build a home in Atlanta. One day you emailed me, hey Mr. Nandu, I want to build a 3,000 square feet building, 4 bedroom, 4 bath, kitchen, dining room, and then you email it to me. Okay. So what do I do with your email? Okay. So the one fine morning I open the email, I review. The first thing that AB guy does is review your requirements. Review customer requirements. CR for customer requirements. Okay. You gave about a half a page detail, right? Few more details, but not enough for me to start the design process. I cannot start design with 3 bullet points stuff. I need to talk to you. So what do? Set up a meeting with you to talk to you. Okay? Talk to the customer. That is you. What is the purpose of talking to you? Right? To get more information. Get more information or gather more information. Right? For this class, I will say get more info. Get more info about what? Your living room, dining room, kitchen. What is the meaning of getting more information? Right? So if it is a kitchen, I'm going to ask a question. Okay, what is the size of the kitchen? I'm going to talk to you and ask you, what is the size of the kitchen? You are like, okay, I want a 10 by 10 kitchen. What kind of flooring you want? That is my question. You are like, okay, I want a wooden flooring. What kind of quality for the flooring? Highest quality. What kind of color? Right? Standard color. Like that, this conversation can go on for days and months for me to gather information. So I'm getting all the information. As and when I get it, I document, I record it. Okay, record it on a piece of paper. Right? So this is your home. I have 6 minutes to close. Okay, this is your home, your product. So what you need to do, all this documentation you need to review. I cannot take this document straight to design team. Hey, design team, start designing the, do the blueprint, do the design. I cannot do that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to have you, the customer should review and approve. Once you approve it, then what I will do is I will share this document. With the design and development team. Okay, with the design and development team, we'll create a home, building, car, bus, whatever. Okay, and once it's during and after creation, what is the job of QA is to test. What are they going to test against? They are going to rely on this documentation. This documentation includes these requirements. Okay, so if you are a QA like Sirisha, right, what Sirisha will do? Sirisha will test the kitchen. She will measure the kitchen, make sure it's 10 by 10. Make sure flooring, wooden flooring of highest quality, standard color, proper installation, etc. So the fundamental job of a test team is to test a product, make sure that customer requirements like this are met. Okay. My whole point is that, okay, the whole point is that this process is going to be very similar for a IT. Okay, let's say I'm running an IT company. You are running a bookstore. You want a website. You come to me and say, hey Nandu, I want a website. So similarly, you put together the website requirements. You want a product page, payment page, shipping page, contact page, home page, etc. And then email it to us. I assign a BA to handle it. Right? Dil. Okay. So I assign a BA to handle it. What is the role of a BA? Review customer requirements. Common sense. You don't have to know IT. If you are here, what will you do? Suppose website has to be created. First, you need to know the customer requirements. Review customer requirements. Not enough detail. So set up a meeting to talk to customers. For what? Getting more information. How do you get more information? By talking to customer and similarly asking questions like you did in the case of a home. Right? Suppose if it is payment, the BA is going to ask series of questions. Right? Govind is the customer. Govind is the bookstore owner. I'm going to ask Govind, hey Mr. Govind, what kind of payment methods do you accept for your bookstore? Govind says, credit card, debit card, and PayPal. Next question. Okay, what kind of credit cards do you accept? He says, Govind says MasterCard and Visa card. I'm asking, what about Amex? No, I don't accept. So all this information, MasterCard, Visa card are accepted. Amex is not accepted. Documented. Okay, then product page, shipping page, all our comes under documentation. This documentation. Once documentation is completed, I'm going to let my customer, Mr. Govind, review and approve. And then BA, remember this is a BA. BA will share this document with the design and development team who will create a software. What is the job of QA? Their job is to test. So when it comes to payment, think about it. What they can do? Okay, what Sirisha can do? First, use a MasterCard. Make sure it is working. And because MasterCard is all right here. Requirement says MasterCard is good. Then use a Visa card. Use Visa card. Make sure it is working. And use Amex. Use Amex also and make sure it is not working. Because as per requirements, Amex is not valid. So the fundamental job of a BA to conclude is review customer requirements, talk to customer, get more information, gather more information, document the gathered information. It is also analysis stuff. I am not going there, that detail. Get the customer review and approve. Share the document with the IT team who can develop a product. Job of a QA is to test the software, make sure that documented requirements are met. Okay. So that is why this documentation is the most important thing. That is the heart of a BA's job. This is what the heart of a BA's job is. And documentation is the most important thing. That is where all my students are writing projects, they're creating projects, how to document, what to document, in what format to document, right? All those things they go through. Okay? So I'm going to skip, quickly and open up for a couple of questions and then close. I need to run to my other class. So Madhura, go ahead. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't have any questions. Thank you.
Sirisha, you have any questions?
Nothing now.
Gauri?
No, I don't have any.
Okay. And Monali?
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay. All right. I wish I had more time. I'm sorry. But every month, the thing is, every month we start multiple batches, but it is also holiday time. So right now, automation batches are immediately available, but we also have morning and evening classes, and in the coming weeks, new batches will be starting. Hopefully, I can reach out to you guys and talk individually, see what best we can do. Okay. Good night.